Hey everyone, nice to be back with you. Fix my pendant. We're back for our daily spread. I took a few days off. That full moon, still with us. Full moon in Taurus, blue moon. But we crossed the threshold. It's now November 1st. This is our daily spread for November 1st. We're going to feel that moon for a while. Throughout the day, and it might linger on even a little bit. But wow, we have a lot coming. Mercury goes direct on Tuesday, getting ready for Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. Is that on the 11th or the 12th? Something like that. And then right after that conjunction, expanding the destruction of Pluto, ruled by Scorpio and Scorpio season, we're going to have Mars, our active warrior planet, finally going direct. That card popped out, what we're moving away from. I'm calling for 3 cards for the human collective. One just flew out, and spoiler alert, I saw it, and it turned over, so I know what it is. I'll try not to think too hard about it. I need another card for the present moment and the human collective. Pulling a card for the present energies on November 1st, 2020. I hope everyone's feeling good out there. I hope you had a good Hallows Eve. It's spooky out there, that's for sure. There we go, present energies. One more card, please. They're flying out today, but there's too many flying out. They really want to say something. All right, there we go. One for what we're moving towards as a collective. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm Tarot by Keyth. This is our daily spread for November the 1st, 2020. All of my crystals are sitting in a bowl of water outside. They charged in the moonlight overnight, and I'm going to leave them out tonight again because the moon energy lasts for 3 days, the day before, the day of, and the day after a full moon. So I'm going to let them clear and soak up in that blessed water as much as possible. And now I'm tapping in. Thanks for being here. What are we moving away from? The Empress. This is the card I saw. Major Arcanum 3. The number 3 represents creativity, expression, and growth. This is the goddess energy. Heavily links into the moon, the goddess energy of the moon. She's asking for our attention right now. Just look up at the moon and pay attention to her. She's giving us a lot of beautiful reflected light that we need. Opposite Uranus, which is the great transformer. So astrology is really speaking to me right now. The Empress, her body is present. She's facing the present, but her eyes are looking toward the future. And her eyes are green. Can you see that? Green eyes. That's seeing in a new way. Green is that color of rebirth, of the higher self emerging. So we're seeing in a new way as we are completely present in the moment, but eyeing the future. The wings of her winged back chair are light blue. They don't have feathers yet. That doesn't happen until Lady Temperance, which is 14 on the upper octave. But the wings are there, but they're still forming. They're being born, again, color green. On the receptive side of the card, she's received this golden eagle of an idea, but it also is still forming. So this is about... things are still forming. Her angel wings are forming. This left receptive wing of the golden eagle, shielded by spirituality, is still forming, still growing, still gestating. Her legs are spread. Her creative center is open. So she's open to receive. Again, I'm getting that intuitive moon energy. So this was a powerful moon. That's what this is telling me. And even though the number 3 is odd and active, we have this beautiful feminine goddess figure. So that hints at purple, a blending of the masculine feminine. Beautiful mixture of red and dark blue on the card. She's in balance with her active and receptive energies. What else do I see here? She's looking at the future, and she holds this scepter with a green leaf of rebirth stemming from her sexual center. And the scepter is turning orange. The cross is orange, the handle is orange, and the ball is all the ingredients of orange. Remember, yellow is logic, intellect, and idea. and red is active masculine energy. So orange is the color of fulfillment because we're putting what we've learned, yellow, into action, red. A lot of information coming through the crown chakra and being activated. Yellow information being activated by this red band, and you can see it's quite ornate, her crown right there with all these little yellow rectangles in there. And she's oranging that information, putting it into action at the crown as it pierces the body. And then looking into the future, seeing in a whole new way with her green eyes. It's a powerful card, the goddess, creativity, intuitive, receptive creativity, receiving the moon. Thank you, blue moon. That was a beautiful blue moon. And we've crossed the threshold into November. Get ready for big change. What's going on in the present moment? Nine of Wands. This card keeps coming up in personal readings I'm doing for people, and this is the second time we've seen it in a while. So now we have received from the moon the Nine of Wands. So this is rapid downloads, almost overwhelming amounts of creative inspiration, projects to do, things to do. Nine of Wands. In the modern decks, I think the guy is carrying like 9 wands on his back. And wands are the fire energy, creativity, desire, passion, will, sexuality. And it's almost overwhelming to have this many ideas coming at you at the same time. It's coming rapidly. What we need to do, you're going to get hits. We are getting hits presently with the power riding the back of the Empress. So as this creative overwhelm starts to happen and we're getting instructions and blueprints on what to do in order to create our new collective reality, using our fire energy, write them down, and sort through it later. Just as the information comes, get it down, record yourself on voice memos, keep a notepad open, write down these ideas as they come. And then when the wave passes, start to gently pick away with daily disciplined action at these projects. And it's like having a bunch of children that just came in, and you have to feed them all every day. So small 15-minute increments of feeding each of these ideas and let them slowly grow. And eventually they'll stand on their own 2 feet and go out into the world and do the job that you've nurtured them to do with your action. 9, we have a 3 and a 9, okay? More 3, 6, 9 stuff going on here. 9 is the number of fulfillment, idealism, and inspiration. Big time on the inspiration. 9 active red diamonds right around the heart center being latticed by your intuition. Thank you, moon. And the gaps are being filled by light blue, which is the color of heaven, your spirituality. Spoking out from that in all directions is the masculine red energy, which is the inspiration to get to work on these ideas. The yellow diamond around it is new spiritual knowledge, and then all these orange bands are us putting that knowledge into actions. It's time to get to work. Receive these downloads. Don't let it overwhelm you. Write it down and then take action. If you're working with groups of people, that's wonderful. Work on them together. Collaboration is a wonderful thing. Creativity. 3-9, building, acting, taking action, light your fire. What are we moving towards? The Fool. 2 major arcanums, 2 out of 3. And the only numbers are 3 and 9. Add them together, you get a 3. So the overall numerology of the 3-card spread is 3. That's the major number for the day, the Holy Trinity. So the Fool, a whole new world awaits us in the near future. The Fool is the very first card of the tarot. This is card 0 of the major arcanum. No number. In fact, the card, the nameless arcanum 13, commonly referred to in modern decks as the death card, is the skeleton of this figure. He's moving forward with active red feet from the past toward the future, stepping from what he's learned, his intellectual self, onto the ground of spirituality, light blue. He's anchoring himself and propelling himself forward with this red active staff, which has 3 dots representing the Holy Trinity. He also carries with him the cosmic egg, the gift that we give ourselves in a lifetime if we carry it through our whole lifetime and nurture it. keep it incubated, protect it, keep it warm, and then it hatches. And this is attached to our collective. This is the collective cosmic egg. What gift are we giving ourselves collectively? New earth. Orange plants are growing out of this ground. Fulfillment. We planted the seeds of putting what we learned into action, and they're beginning to bloom in the color orange. This figure has no dark blue, none on his person. There's no dark blue in this card. This might be the only one. So we just had this big blast of moon energy, and maybe that's enough. Maybe he doesn't need, he's gotten what he needs in terms of tapping into the intuition. But I wish there was dark blue in this card, but whatever. All right, so red and green, active rebirth around the heart center. He's still carrying some emotional baggage, this flesh-colored bag. Yellow is the inside, so mental cords that need to be cut. We're carrying a bit of baggage with us, but he's on his path. He's stepping into the unknown without knowing the outcome. The green leaf, which we saw on the Empress at her sexual center, he now carries with him as he holds the spiritual light blue spoon to which this baggage is attached. He's boldly going into a new future without knowing the outcome. And this is us as a collective. So, big time goddess creative energy, intuitive energy coming from this powerful blue moon in Taurus yesterday. Massive amounts of download and inspired ideas. Don't get overwhelmed. Write them down. And then as a collective, we're stepping into a whole new spiritual world, propelling ourselves forward with our active energy. This light blue spirit animal that's pawing at his back is always saying, I'm always behind you. I'm always pushing you forward. Spirit's always behind us, rooting us on. But they assist us. They can't do the work for us. They assist us. So remember, they're always there in these tumultuous, chaotic times. It's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. So I look forward to creating this new world with you. And thank you for tuning into our daily spread. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book on my Facebook page, Tarot by Keyth. Be sure to follow, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It's a pleasure to be back with you, and I'll be back tomorrow. Blessings. Bye-bye.